Another weekend, another cup game for FC Revo, once again at home, this time hosting our local rivals who ground share with us, Tunbridge Wells Foresters, in the quarter-final of the Sevenoaks Charity Cup. As you can see here, not only are we sharing a ground, but we're sharing a league. Foresters doing pretty well sitting in 5th, obviously we're still top, having not played any league games in quite a while. Now, early spoilers, this is probably the toughest game we've had all season. Foresters were really up for it and gave us a really good game. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with you now. Let's crack on with it. Early on, we go to our usual mantra of playing out from the back. I see a lot of the ball throughout the entire game. I think it's nice to know the boys have confidence in me with the ball at my feet, and we're able to use that to our advantage. Maybe not so much in this game as it's a very tight affair, but it does just bring an extra dimension that some teams don't have. Obviously that form of playing does come with its own risks, but sometimes the rewards are worth it.
Coming back, you've lost, left the man.
Although sometimes it is worth going long, especially when you can pick somebody out.
Side up. Second ten. How we go? How we go? How we go? Yeah, well done, both.
Foresters are putting us under pressure early on, but we've been able to hold firm thus far. I've got to give a massive shout out to Zach. He was an absolute rock throughout this game. Brilliant performance. I'll just big him up and he keeps me on my toes with this one. Another huge tackle by Zach there, and I'm not surprised considering this is his former team.
Well done, second! Well done, Chris. Go! Love that.
Didn't quite cut across that as much as I would like. Never mind.
Get on your feet. Well done, Chris. Love that. Chris, excellent, mate.
Got to also give a shout out to our man of the match, the skipper Chris. Not only was he his usual composed self in midfield, but he was another rock at the back for us too. He was miles off, and this lot was swearing all game, moaning at the ref, complaining for every decision, and I'm really glad we didn't sink to their level. Also, don't mind me just playing a nice little 1-2 with Zach Shin there.
Out!
Bodies on the line again from the boys. You love to see it.
Man on your good start, love that. How we go? Yes, with his line. Man on!
After a sustained bit of pressure from us, we managed to stick the ball away and really grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Brilliant bit of battling from Woz and a lovely finish by Smithy on the end of it too.
be a bit louder with each other, boys, with that chat, be a bit louder. Chris, left shoulder, mate. Well up, Matthew. Man on boot.
Deliver! Give Lucas!
Time!
Hey, coach! Let's get his head down. See, switch him, spit him here. Yep.
Well, after a nervy start, we go in 1-0 up at half time. You can see me just saying to the boys to calm down a little bit, which we definitely need to do. It's a hectic game out there. Not too much goalmouth action, but just plenty going on. And happy for us to go 1-0 up at the break. Big half-time team talk there from the gaffer, reinforcing what a lot of us already knew. They're going to come out of the blocks firing, going to try and grab an early goal, really put us under pressure. Very important we stick to the task, try and nick another goal, and hopefully if they do get chances, their finishing stays like that. Something I was keen to do was just take the sting out of the game a little bit whenever I got the ball. The boys were keen on moving the ball around a bit quicker, but for my money, just slowing it down, drawing them onto us and then finding that pass was a better option. And you can see here us just popping it around the back and keeping hold of that ball. Oh, we got away with one there. I'd actually overrun it. I thought he was going to try and stick it in the corner a bit more, so I had to bring the old feet out to keep that out. You could hear how annoyed I was as well with the boys at the beginning of that clip. Some more excellent defending by the boys here. We're really sticking to our guns defensively. Let's hope we can just do it for the rest of the game. We've all got one shit one in us. And as we love to do, we give a free kick away on the edge of the box, really giving Foresters a good opportunity to score, but luckily the wall does an excellent job. Really happy with that. Once again, just our defending and throwing our body in the way of the ball. You can't fault it. Well, and that's the closest Foresters have come. Took 2 deflections on the way through, but as you can hear from my reaction there, we're starting to get a bit sloppy, myself included. Went up for the cross, was impeded on my right arm a little bit, so I just threw my left arm up, went around the player to get the ball. I've seen it from a different angle, it's pretty bad and looks like I basically wrestled him to the ground. But in my opinion, just got to get on the weights, mate.
Time!
So this is definitely my personal highlight from the game.
Keeper!
If I could do this every time, I'd be bloody laughing. And why not? Let's watch it back.
Keep on, keep on, keep on. Yeah, drop off. That's good. Our winner. That's fucking quality, mate. Excellent.
And again, the boys just throwing themselves in front of everything. Really, really good from us.
Well.
Go, take the rest of us in. No fouls? Yes.
Rush in. Well done, man.
It has been all Tunbridge Wells Foresters for the last 20 minutes or so. Their pressure is really starting to tell. We're doing pretty well from back to front. It's just that final pass in their third. We just can't really seem to pick out one of our lads in a good position or get a shot away.
Good enough. Man on your game. Winning back again. Time. Oh, he's actually slowing it from you, son. Go ball. Yeah.
And there it is, they finally managed to take a chance. Cam unlucky there, getting a touch on the ball played across the box, setting their striker up perfectly, unfortunately, and he slotted away nicely, to be fair. Not a lot I could have done there without just guessing he was going to go right. And yeah, we're back to square one, looking like we're going to go into extra time, 1-1. Probably the first real bit of adversity we've faced in a long time. Can we pull through? If we can restrict them to shots from there, we'll be fine. A little bit of handbags here. Massive defensive header from Chris there.
Hey, fucking superb, Revo. Well done. Great battle.
Blue head. Second.
With the last chance of the game, literally the last minute of the game, they hit it straight at me. Very lucky there, because either side of me and we're in trouble. But that takes us to the full-time whistle. 1-1 in the end. Off we go to extra time. We really need a kick up the arse. A massive half an hour coming up here. We really want to keep the quadruple alive and come out of the blocks quickly. And can you believe it? The first bit of pressure from us in the half. We slot it away to go 2-1 up.
Look how easy that is, boys, eh? So much better! So much better!
God, if only we could have done that earlier in the game, eh? But here we are, 2-1 ahead, and now we need to either step it up and grab another, or just keep it simple and not give anything silly away. If we can just make them chase shadows for the rest of the game, we'll take it. Oh, I'll tell you what, that had me worried for a second there. Another big challenge at the back, but I had a horrible moment where I thought it was going to loop over me and in. And that's all we need to do. Just keep a hold of the ball, kill the game, see it out. 2-1 in extra time, end of the first half. Can't ask for much more from the boys. They're really putting the graft in. Just got to see it out now. So we know they're going to come out of the traps. It's absolutely vital we keep our concentration. And don't do anything stupid with it. Just get rid of the ball if you need to. Don't muck around with it. Nice and simple. See the game out. Let's get to another semi-final. Restricting them to long shots again. I can kill the game. More than happy with that.
Well on, guys. Well on, mate. Well on, guys. Excellent.
What is he doing here? Never a penalty. Absolute joke. They've been moaning at the ref all game. This was just another in a string of times they moaned at the ref. They were never going to get a penalty for that. I do appreciate the attempt though. 10 out of 10 from me. What a touch from Gabe there. That's basically won us the game. He gets any more on that, he sticks it top corner. He leaves it, their player slides it in. What a bit of defending, Gabe. That is well deep from you, mate. Well done. Now, unfortunately, my GoPro does run out of battery. I've only got 2. So from this point, where they get the free kick, we'll switch to the VO angle instead. Can he conjure up a David Beckham-esque free kick to make it 2-2? No. And that was the last chance of the game. We progressed to another semi-final after a really tight, hard-fought game. Massive credit to Foresters. They really put us under the cosh. But we managed to battle through in our toughest match this season so far. You can probably hear in the background Foresters still moaning at the ref. They're really not happy. But as far as we're concerned, it's another win. See you next time.